beginning of every episode. The winner of that coin flip picks whether we have in between 3 or 5 bets and whether parlays are active in that. He'll pick 3, I'll pick 3, and then whoever wins the coin toss can pick if they want to pick first or whatever. And then we'll just switch off the bets from there.
Oh, yeah.
I created a point system for those bets, so whoever has the most points each week is the winner, obviously, of that segment, Battle Bets. And this point system I created, I'm going to run through it real quick. You do lose points if you miss certain bets, but let's go over the correct bets. If you make a minus 100 or less correct bet, you get 1 point. If you make a plus 100 or more, you get 2 points. If you get plus 200 or more, you get 3 points. Plus 300 or more, 4 points, and plus 400 or more, you get 5 points. So it's kind of like a system of if your bet is riskier, you get more points, obviously. The riskiest bets, plus 400 or more, you get 5 points. Most of the time, a plus 400 is kind of hard to hit.
Yeah. We will change these if, like, a blaring weakness gets exposed along the way.
Mm-hmm.
If, like, you go mad conservative and throw, like, one little hot parlay in there. If that just offsets it and makes it a little funky, we're going to adjust accordingly.
And I've already kind of, like, been adjusting and, like, changing it and kind of thinking of different ways to do it. But let's go over the incorrect bets. If you miss a bet minus 100 or less, that's a favorite bet. So, like, everybody thinks it's going to happen. If you miss that bet, you lose 2 points. If you miss a plus 100 or more, that's an underdog bet. You lose only 1 point, and then a plus 200 or more, you lose 0 points. I actually changed. That was one of the changes I made on that. The incorrect bets used to be higher points, but I wanted to make that lower to actually make it more interesting for me and Dave here. Let's go over the parlays. If you get a parlay, and this is only if they're active. If you have a parlay with 2 bets in it, you get the points that are equated with each odd, like the ones that I just read off, and you get an extra 3 bonus points if you have 2 bets in that. If you have 3 bets in your parlay, 5 bonus points. 4 bets, 7. Parlay of 5 bets is 8 points. So that's what we're doing. And honestly, eventually, I think what I want to do is even put the point system in the description, just to kind of have down there for everybody to go over if they wanted to even tally their own points, to see if they could even beat us, because it's not just me versus you in battle bets. It's us versus you guys watching as well. Let's go over what happened last week. So we did pick bets last week. We kind of did like the first little feeler of it.
Kind of like a pilot.
Like a little pilot, see how it went. And it went well. It worked. We had a winner. It was your boy.
Yeah, but it was competitive.
It was a competitive one.
The main event of that fight was determining who won that week's bets.
Dude, and that's the thing with battle bets. It got me into the fights. I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, come on, Sanhagen. Just go the distance, dude. And then I seen his technique of, like, he was kind of just like holding Rob Font down, like just superior wrestling over Rob Font this last week.
Seemed like
I was hype about it because I was like, yeah, Dave's not gonna win.
I think he had that game plan for what was he fighting, Magomedov or whoever his original opponent?
Nurmagomedov.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I get the Dagestanis confused. Regardless, he had a very wrestling savvy approach because I think he was doing a lot of defensive wrestling, and then Rob Font on 2 weeks, like. Rob Font can do just about anything, but...
Did you hear what happened to... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, Sanhagen is just a more polished version in every department.
He is. Did you hear what happened to his tricep, though? And why he did that?
I didn't hear
Tore his tricep in the first round, so that's why
Sanhagen did?
Yes, so that's why he held him down like that. Sanhagen's out 6 months. He has to get surgery.
When you're, like, in Sanhagen's position, he basically had a title shot waiting for him. He's got this mindset where he wants to beat all these guys that he would fear defending the title against, and he's got this killer mindset. And more power to you, but I think like once you've earned that title shot, which is going to give you pay-per-view points and like other whatever, you should just sit. I think he regrets taking this fight, knowing hindsight 2020, I'm going to tear my bicep or tear my tricep. Like you never really know when that's going to happen.
Yeah,
and
I think that kind of deferred his plan. But. Let's go over the points real quick. So, lifetime points. I have lifetime points. I have a record for us, how many bets we've won and lost. Let's go over what happened last week, though. So, we had Dave bet up a plus 220, a minus 150, and a plus 190. It was Ludefit Klein money line for that plus 190, a minus 150 on Sanhagen to not go the distance, which, that's what we were just talking about. He did end up going the distance. And then Dave also picked up a plus 220 of going the distance with... Tatiana Suarez and Andrade, which I was very surprised you picked. I was very surprised you picked that one right there. Because
Yeah.
Tatiana's crazy, bro. She's such a killer, you know. But we had Mr. Dave, losing 2 bets. The ones that lost was the plus 220 with Suarez and the minus 150 with Sandhagen. But he did cash that Ludovic Klein for plus 190. So, I mean, if you put $10 on that, you won like what, 19? Or you walked away with 19?
Something like that.
Something like that. So Dave ended up losing 2 points, or losing losing 2 points and then winning 2 points. So he ended at 0 points. My man's still chilling, breaking even, not in the negative, because we can go negative. That's the thing with this battle bets. But I ended up with 2 points. So I picked up Tanner Bozer money line. That was 1 point. I picked up Dustin Jacoby and Kennedy Njoku to go under 2.5. That's a plus 108. And then Ode Osborne money line plus 164. So I lost the Ode Osborne, and then I won the other 2, which left me with losing only 1 point and gaining 3. So I ended the week with 2 points. So my lifetime points are now 2 points. My record is 1-0. Let's go. Two bets won, 1 lost. This guy's sitting at 1 bet won, 2 lost, and he's sitting at a good 0-1. That's exactly what your boy Rick wants to see. I'm sorry, Dave. This is going to be fun, though. Let's get into our bets later, though. Let's go over our weeks, because I realized I kind of just jumped into battle bets as opposed to, like,
we were going
starting
over
our
stuff.
pod with,
Week was good. The only thing I did really was just work. Got tickets to see comedian Renee Vaca in Spring soon. Looking forward to that.
Fire.
Watched all the fights over the weekend, so those were fun. The Jake Paul, Nate Diaz bout was interesting, to say the least. That was about it. Nothing really to hoot or holler about. Just looking forward to sports and stuff. Seeing all this preseason football. We got a Chiefs game tomorrow. It's preseason, but I'm gonna be watching.
Preseason. This guy's all over it already.
I just love football season. I think the best time of year is fall, because you got football on, weather's great, you got good food around the corner.
Facts.
We're gonna see the Chili Fest here right around that time. All the stars align in the fall, if you ask me.
Fall, dude. I'm gonna have a little Thanksgiving song. I already have one ready. I have.
Should we commit
ready
to our Friendsgiving again right now?
We probably should start talking about that again.
You think, Deryk?
You think, Deryk? Probably a little Friendsgiving or something?
Yeah.
Deryk's always down for a Friendsgiving.
Friendsgiving for sure. We'll watch football. We'll eat. We'll get down. We'll
That'd
bake
be sick.
ourselves.
Other than that, if you guys need tickets to Montana of 300 this weekend, this next coming weekend, it's Saturday today, but it's about to be Sunday. So this next weekend, coming up, Montana of 300 Classic Qs. Get your tickets from me, guys. If you guys really want to avoid online fees, I've been sending out some links to you guys, but avoid online fees with me. Hit me up for these physical tickets. Let's really pop it out. Do you want a ticket? I still got to sell you guys your tickets.
Yeah.
We'll see closer to the.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Yeah. Everybody kind of likes to wait last minute. But other than that, I actually just dropped a new song, Peaches. If you guys have heard the Peaches song with Jack Black, me and my homie Blitz remixed it under our EDM group. We dropped that under Morphica. So just check the links below. I have my link tree below under the Rick G Music and More kind of section that I typed in there. So just check that below. And that's really it. Just dropping music, making music, hitting the studio. I say the same shit every week. So, it's okay. We are out here doing it. Let's get back into these battle bets. So we have 1 win, 1 loss. We need a coin, Mr. Deryk. Do you have a coin sitting anywhere?
A coin.
A penny. My man's got those long toes out again.
Hey.
You didn't cut your toenails even after we roasted you. Nice. This is a perfect flipping coin. Anybody that likes flipping coins, that 5 center. Come here. All right, so what we're doing, we're back into battle bets now. We are going to be picking our bets. The winner of this coin flip will pick how many bets that we're betting on each week, and then we're just going to go over those as we do it. I still did not open up a Barstool Sports.
Oh, Barstool Sports. Speaking of Barstool Sports, they just got bought back by Dave Portnoy on some type of deal. It had to do with the company that bought their betting rights. So that company that owns the betting Barstool or whatever is supposedly going to integrate into an ESPN betting thing. So that's going to be like ESPN Bet or something like that.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Damn, that's fire, actually.
So Barstool's about to be ESPN.
That's really fire.
Now, not Barstool, the
I'm
company. The
with
company's
that.
going to remain. It's just the betting segment of it is, due to a lack of better terms, they weren't really jiving with what Barstool was doing on a macro level. So they kind of just backed out, seemingly, of their bet deal somehow. I don't know. My jargon for this is terrible.
I cannot log into my FanDuel. All right, DraftKings it is.
I have.
See how stubborn you guys are?
I
FanDuel?
have mine up just because I'm already looking at bets.
Good stuff. All right, yeah, I'm gonna start looking at bets too. Let's nail out this though. If coin is flipped, call it, Dave. I flipped.
Tails.
It is tails again, dude. Dave is 2-0 on coin flips, 3-0 on coin flips.
No, I'm saying 3 bets.
Okay, you're doing 3 bets. All right,
I'm gonna-
3 bets.
I'm gonna
do you want
go-
to start?
I have my first bet ready.
Okay. So go ahead and let me log into mine real quick, please, because this is crazy. I cracked my screensaver, so now my thumb reader doesn't work because the cracks through it.
Graham.
Pisses me off pretty bad, honestly.
My first bet is mad conservative
Really? You going conservative, huh?
because I think it's a gimme.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Go ahead and say what it is.
So-
let's delete these. Let's get these new bets popping in here. I'll start typing it out.
Feel free to reference whatever odds you have because I'm sure they might be plus or minus 5.
We're gonna use your odds because I want to go off the bar stool.
Okay, so at the moment I have a minus 150. Today we have Cub Swanson versus Hakeem Dawodu. I'm probably butchering that, but it's Dawodu. So
Picking up Cub.
I'm picking up that not going the distance because Cub is a violent man.
Swanson.
And it's minus 150.
What's the other guy's last name? Dawodu.
Hakeem,
not go distance.
Minus 150.
Minus 150.
The reason I'm picking that and not just picking Cub outright is because I'm very confident Cub is a killer, be killed fighter, and I feel like he's got some of the most violent TKOs we've ever seen.
Beautiful.
And he's also been on the receiving end of some of the quickest violent TKOs we've ever seen.
And that is a 1-point play for Mr. Dave.
Yes, sir.
On the minus 150 of battle bets.
That's my first one. What are you thinking
now?
And if you
Autocorrect is crazy. You should have seen what it changed that guy's last name to.
Yeah, I can only imagine.
All right, boom. See if your boy can log in. Jeez. All right, we are back. All right, let's open up UFC. So we're going to be going off of this card this weekend. Ooh, we got Juliana Junior. Can't even say her name. Juliana Miller.
I thought that was Jim Miller when I first read the name because it just said J Miller in the American flag. I was like, no way.
She's the first fight. She's always the first fight. Dang, it's a pick-em for Vicente Luque, Rafael Dos Anjos. I'm thinking that ain't going the distance personally. Let's see what that's looking like on the props portion. Hey, I think I can match Dave up on this one-pointer and say, no, this fight will not go the distance, Vicente Luque, Rafael Dos Anjos. And that is a minus 175. What is it on your bar stool, though?
Let me look. I was on NFL at the moment.
You're all good?
We're lagging really bad. We have since we started. I'm going to end it and just record it. I don't know what's going on.
All right, should we restart completely?
I mean, I've been recording since we started.
So the recording will be gravy?
Yeah. I've been
Okay.
recording
Oh,
since
so
we-
you okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so we can just keep going? Nice.
So RDA, Vicente Luque not going the distance is you can see it
Versus Luque. Nice. Okay, good.
just
So
for
we'll type it
reference.
as 180.
A minus 180.
God, dude. Honestly, this is one reason why I'm gonna win
Bro.
the Apple versus
Samsung
debate, or I don't know if it's Samsung but Android, because their autocorrect is so garbage. I swear.
So you
So
want to
let me
hear
type.
something I've never seen before in betting, in my entire fight
What?
betting time. So the money line for RDA versus Vicente Luque right now, for RDA it's minus 120. For Luque, it's even. I've never seen that before. That implies what? You bet and you win no money. Look,
Wait,
just look what it says. It just says even. I've never seen that before. That means he's
Maybe
not
that's
plus
just something that they're
he's
trying to
plus
do.
0 basically. That's what what else
How?
what else could even mean? That just I don't even know. I've never seen that before. Even?
I feel like you should just bet it. No, I'm just kidding. Let me see what that is on mine then. Hold on. On mine, he's a plus 102.
It just says even. I've never seen that before.
Maybe that's their way of putting a plus 100.
So no, look. That might just mean plus 100, I guess.
And that is a 1 point play by me. So we have a 1 point play versus a 1 point play so far.
Okay.
Now we're going to Mr. Dave's second bet.
Dun, 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 dun.
Delete that. Boom.
We have some preseason games that we can bet on, which is kind of risque.
Yeah, I think it's very risky.
It's because, like, you don't know. You get maybe one drive with the starters, and then everything beyond that is who's deeper in other positions. And some teams are going to look to play positions to test the waters and have less intentions of winning their preseason games. I'm going to take the Ravens at 5 p.m. today, minus 215 over the Eagles. I believe the Ravens.
Wait, so what are you doing? The Ravens money line?
Yeah. Over the Eagles. If I'm not mistaken,
money line.
I believe the Ravens have like a 23 preseason game win streak.
And what odd is that?
Minus 215.
Minus 215. Ah, you're Mr. Safe Plays today.
I'm trying to win these bets.
I see you.
I'm
I see you trying to win the money.
Yeah, I'm trying to
I see you.
I was a little risky last week because I had no mental preparation for those bets. Those were all like
Off
things
the
I was.
whim.
I didn't even think to bet on the Jake Paul thing, but I don't think it was even on Barstool that I could find. But yes, we have.
So that is another 1 point play from Mr. Dave.
Yes.
I'm gonna go a little bit. Ooh, actually, hold on. What the heck? Where's the double chance? Give me a double chance. Damn it, it's too. I don't like that one. I wanted to pick up Khalil Roundtree inside the distance, and it was a minus 150. I want to go a little riskier than that, to be honest.
What's like a under 2 rounds?
Because I could literally just pick up Khalil. It's weird. Like you could pick him up inside the distance for minus 150, or you could just pick him up money line minus 175. Like what is that? 25? You're just gonna change 25? That's messed up, kind of. What were you saying though? You were saying something.
I honestly forgot. You should bet that it goes under 2. See if that's like less risky.
Oh, let's see. That's actually a good bet. Yeah. Let's see.
Why is Easy wet?
Because we were outside with her. We took her a little walk, dude. Huh?
Yeah.
She was enjoying it. See, I can only do a under 1.5 and it's minus 166.
Let me look.
I don't know about that.
Let me look on my end.
I don't think I want to do that. I think I might just leave that Khalil Roundtree fight alone. At least for this battle bets. Because I kind of want to go risky, but then again, I don't.
He's going against Chris Dawkins, who just eats punches, bro.
I know. Yeah, you're right. Honestly, should I just be playing it safe like you, dude? Because the thing is, Khalil can get upset. That's the thing. He can get starched. Like we've seen him.
So
get
if you bet Khalil Roundtree in round 1,
150 plus 150.
it's plus 125. In round 2, plus 475. In round 3, plus 1450.
Here
by points plus 900.
Let's see. Where is it?
Yeah, and I just have
Where's my
1.5.
props?
So under 1.5 minus 170, over 1.5 plus 135.
Hold on.
Do you think Chris Dawkins can last 7.5 minutes with Khalil Roundtree? Is the question. Because if you think he can survive 7.5 minutes, then bet the over.
Ooh, the under 1.5 is kind of a good pick.
Minus 170.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, because 7.5 minutes. I don't know, dude, because
Chris
people have lasted with Khalil before.
Khalil
And
will either destroy you with leg kicks and mow you down, or he'll TKO you in like inside of like 2 minutes. There's like no in between.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
He's either really methodical or he just knows that like, there's levels to this and he's not on mine.
God damn it.
Those aren't bad.
I want to do like a doubler, like I want to pick up like Khalil. Yeah, see, right there they are. Khalil round 1 is plus 140. Khalil round 2 is plus 450.
Yeah, it's plus 475 on mine.
Oh my god.
That's not bad, but again, do you think he lasts?
I wish I could do a double.
5 minutes.
Khalil round 1 or 2 is what I wish I could bet. What?
That's it. Do you think he lasts more than 5 minutes? Is the question.
I don't know. Can you? Okay, look on Barstool. Can I pick up Khalil Roundtree round 1 or 2?
Yeah.
What odd is that?
Let me look. So to win in round 1 or round 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. So winner in exact round. You got Khalil Roundtree, round 1 plus 125.
And 2, but I want both.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, okay. I didn't think so. Some of them do both. Like it's
Like it stacks them somehow.
like yeah. So it what the bet will say is Khalil Roundtree round 1 or 2, is how it like puts it down. But I just didn't know how to do it on here. You
Yeah,
know?
it says you can't parlay those at the same time.
Got you. It makes sense. Well, I mean, you can't parlay them because they both have to hit. But I'm saying as one bet on some of these bet apps,
Mm-hmm.
you can pick up him round 1 and 2, which is I can't on here.
Here, these are some unique. You can read
You know
those.
what? Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. No, I don't even need to read none of it. Fuck it. I'm picking up Khalil Roundtree to win by KO. Oh, damn it. Should I do KO? He's not very much submission artist though. He's not, huh?
Not really.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up Khalil by KO round 1 plus 150.
My man's is risky.
Yeah, I'm risking up, dude. Cause we can't just fucking. I can't do another minus with you. I mean, we can't, and then rely on our last bet. But this bet might like say RDA and Luke do go the distance.
Mm-hmm.
That'll screw me, and I need this 150 bet to kind of put me back up. And I kind of trust Khalil, to be honest. That is Khalil Roundtree. That is 2-point play by your boy Rick. Khalil Roundtree in the first round. KO.
Oh man. My last one, I'm not sure. I'm still reading.
I want to say Khalil's coming off of a loss too.
Part of me wants to be risky.
How risky will Mr. Dave go? He has a minus 150. He has a minus 215. I have a minus 150 and a plus 150. So right now I have a 3-point play. Dave has a 2-point play for this week.
They have some crazy.
We have Dave at 0 points lifetime.
They have some crazy unique bets here on Barstool that I'm kind of liking the sound of. They have a bet called McWinning.
McWinning?
It's Terrence McKinney to win by KO, TKO, or DQ in round 1, and McGee.
But isn't that a parlay?
I don't know. I just saw it under specials.
Oh, it doesn't look like a parlay to me.
Looks like a single.
Nope, that's a single.
But it says like so McKinney to win by KO, TKO, DQ in round 1, and McGee to win by KO, TKO, DQ just outright. That's plus 450.
See, I don't know if you want to get that's super risky because you know who's coming off of a loss is Mr. McKinney.
Or listen to
A
this
knockout
one.
loss.
Lights out Las Vegas is under 1.5 rounds in each of Khalil Roundtree versus Chris Dawkins and Cub Swanson versus Dawoodu.
That's pretty cool.
Plus 350. That's a cool, but that kind of coincides with your bet because if
Yeah,
your
I was
bet
like,
wins,
that touches mine. Yeah,
so if
touches
that wins,
mine.
mine wins. So
and
I
see, we
can't-
can bet on the same fight, but we can't bet the same bet, and that's,
Yeah, that's
basically the same bet.
exactly.
So we can't.
Or like under 2.5 rounds in each of the like the Viana versus Lucindo and Luque versus Anjos fight. I'm not betting that one. I'm just pointing it out. For my last one,
You're on 2-point play this week so far.
and what is the riskiness level that if you lose, you don't lose points?
Plus 200 or more, no
Okay,
loss.
plus 200 or more. Bet.
Damn, that makes me want to change my Khalil Roundtree bet.
I'm
I'm gonna lose a point if he doesn't get it done.
My plus 200 bets are gonna be gimmies.
Yeah, see, and
Or
that's
not, I'm sorry, not gimmies. They're gonna be risky.
risky.
I'm gonna risk the biscuit on those because I can like.
Should we make a rule to where we can't change our bets, or should we be able to change our bets
If you
until we
want
lock
to,
in?
I mean, I feel like you still can because
Okay.
there's gonna be. You might say something one day that's
I might
gonna like
change this
trigger.
150.
You might say something one day that just triggers me, and I'm like, oh fuck, how didn't I think of that? You know what I mean? And then it'll make me
Yeah.
change my line of thinking.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Terrence McKinney to win by submission in round 1 is plus 250. I guess I'll do Terrence McKinney versus this what's his name? Breeden? I think it's Mike Breeden. Yeah, Mike Breeden. Total rounds over 1.5 is plus 240. I think that fight might go more than 7.5 minutes.
So we have a plus 240 play for Mr. Davis.
That's what it looks like. If you need spelling or anything crazy. Over 1.5.
Over 1.5.
Terrence McKinney versus
Okay.
Mike Breeden.
What's the odd again? I'm sorry.
Plus 240.
240. T-Rex versus Breeden, right?
Yep, Mike Breeden.
Under 1.5.
Over
1.5. That's actually a good bet.
Yeah, I figured that
actually
could
a really
that
good
could
bet.
go over 7.5
Fuck yeah,
minutes.
That's a really good bet actually. For a plus 200,
Plus 240.
no risk. You don't.
No
you
love
won't
lost.
Yeah, no love lost. Damn, that's a good bet. Okay.
So maybe you should think for your last one, or you could change up whichever one you were referencing, and then for your last one, risk the biscuit.
You know, I think I'm going to risk the biscuit with Mr. Khalil Roundtree. I'm going to be changing my bet. Khalil Roundtree, first round KO, to just Khalil Roundtree, round 2.
There you go.
That's it.
There
And
you
it's
go.
a plus 450 play. We're going risky this week, guys. Khalil Roundtree, round 2, win. Round 2 win. That is a plus 450 play. That is a fat money play if I nail that one. Come on, Roundtree in round 2. I think Christakis is going to survive round 1 barely, and then Khalil is going to just come out round 2 and just murder him.
Murder him.
Just murder him. He's done. All right. That has been changed. Let me pick this last bet for myself, though. I have one more bet to do. We have Dave sitting at a plus 240, a minus 215, and a minus 150. I'm going to be picking mine here right now. This is going to be kind of hard because I don't know if I want.
There's not a lot to choose from yet. That's why I was glad I could squeeze in an NFL preseason in there, because once football season comes, I'm gonna be throwing parlays at you. Like it's gonna be like
Damn.
it's gonna be like
That's if I let you have them active.
Well, if I flip the coin and win that hoe, you know.
I
what I'm
know
saying?
you haven't lost a coin toss yet.
But no, I'm talking about like I'll have like Mahomes over like 175 yards, and then I'll have like whoever the leading rushing guy in the league is over like 1.5 touch. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna stack a bunch of shit that I'm confident will happen because parlays go nuts, and so I'm looking forward to it.
Damn, I kind of wanted to pick this Juliana Miller fight, but I don't know, Dave. I might do a preseason game like you, dude. I'm gonna check him out.
Chiefs play tomorrow.
I'm checking him out.
And then there's plenty of games that haven't been played yet today, as well as some that are going to start in like 45 minutes. So I wouldn't use those.
Yeah. That's only, Lions, Chiefs. The other ones are on the 10th. I don't know. I think I might just go back to fights. That's my no more, you know? Fuck.
I feel you.
I don't know what to pick up here, though. This is kind of a harder play. I wanted like a plus 100. Maybe an AJ Dobson. Money line, huh? AJ Dobb? Hey, Mr. Dobson? Who is AJ Dobson? Should I look him up real quick? Do we have time, you think? Let's see.
Make it fast.
Why'd you say it like that?
I don't know. I was just being...
AJ Dobson. So let's look up Mr. Dobson real quick. We're going to do a little research on Mr. AJ Dobson. And he's a plus 120 right now. I'm going to be going to his Tapology. Man, he is only 6-2. His first fight in the UFC, I believe. He's coming off of 2 losses, decisions. Maybe I shouldn't pick up AJ Dobson. I mean, he fought Armin Petrosian. He's a beast. It's tough on Nchukwi. Seems like he's going to be a beast. Dang, man. Let's pick up... I might pick up an over and under. Because this is kind of... Oh, man. Your boy's in a pickle. He's in a pickle, but that ain't nothing. Oh, shit. That ain't nothing for Mr. Josh Parisian. I'm picking up Mr. Josh Parisian at plus 164. I don't even need to look at his record, bro. Just the name Josh Parisian. I'm drawing in my inner Winston. You know, I believe in him. Josh Parisian Don't know him. Don't need to.
Don't need to. Jesus Christ.
I know. He was a plus 164 play. That is the sole reason why I'm picking him up. Just for the money. A money line that's a plus for someone that's not even a minus 200 yet. He's about to be a minus 200, but he's not yet. So we're picking up Josh Parisian. I think he's going to get the upset. All right. And that is a 2-point play from your boy, right? All right. So let's go through these. Oh, that's 3-point play, actually. All right. So we have Mr. Dave, a minus 150. Swanson versus Dwar do not go distance. That is a 1-point play. Then you have a minus 215 Ravens money line, 1-point play. Then you have a plus 240 T-Rex versus Breeden, over 1.5 for 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Or no, the plus 240 is at 3 points. Excuse me. So you have a 3-point play, a 1-point play, and a 1-point play. So you can get 5 points max this week.
Let's get it.
All right.
I feel like I went reasonable too.
Yeah.
The only risk is
these are really good bets.
The preseason might be the biggest risk. Like a TKO taking place in early in either of those two fights wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But like that's why I'm saying like Cub Swanson and Homie are not going to go the distance. I'm very confident of that. I'd be shocked.
That's his most conf.
That's the gimme bet I think I took. Because when's the last time you saw Cub Swanson fight a whole ass fight?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Exactly.
All right, let's go over my bets. I picked up a minus 150 RDA versus Luque, not go distance, 1-point play. But I came with the big guns, swinging for the fences. Khalil Roundtree, round 2 win, plus 450 pickup. And that is a 5-point play, my man. If I win this one bet, you're done. If I win this one bet, me and him tie no matter what if he wins every bet. On points. But other than that, I picked up a Josh Parisian play, money line, 3 points. And your boy's going crazy. I got a 9-point week this week. It's mainly because of Khalil Roundtree round 2. So I'm really going to be yelling for Khalil in that round 2. And that has been your week of battle bets. Let's see what happens next week. We picked our bets. Let's get into the real nitty-gritty, though. Banter Bros. This is the segment.
Before we dive into it, we have to make a few honorable mentions of things we didn't talk about.
Yes, yeah, let's do that.
First of all,
so that is our bets. Battle bets is over.
This is something that would have been in the current events. It just dawned on me we hadn't talked about it. We got to get into the Jake Paul Nate Diaz fight.
Let's get into that.
Before we get into that, we have to congratulate our boy, the LFA lightweight champion, soon to be UFC competitor, makes his way onto the Dana White Contender Series.
Let's go, Jacoby! Jacoby Jones. He's going to be taking out whoever the hell they put against him, and he's going to be in the UFC because you know why? He's going to finish them in the first round. I'm calling it right now. I'm manifesting it right now. I'm sure about that, and that's one thing I'm motherfucking sure about is Jacoby's going to be in the UFC.
I believe it's September 19th, Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, is the date. The Contender Series episode he will be on. I don't think those fights on Contender Series are live. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm. And for anybody wondering who Jacoby Jones is, that is somebody who was on Sport Champs. That is one of our friends. That's one of his old neighbors, bro. Mm-hmm. He lived next to him for multiple years in college. Good homie, really good friend. I mean, he's just a down to earth guy. Always been chill. Mm-hmm. You know, we've never been like fucking potting together and like, you know, like on our stature of friendship, but he's always been there and been a cool person and been one of the only beings around our zeitgeist that is even touching the UFC.
Yep.
So, shout out to Jacoby, man.
Super proud of you, dog.
For real, man. We're so proud of you, bro. And even though we don't have Sport Champs anymore, we would like to talk to Jacoby at some point. You know, maybe get him in on a battle or give us some bets or something. We'll figure it out. But shout out to Jacoby. We had to say that first and foremost for sure.
Yep, had to get that off our chest. And then the whole Jake Paul Nate Diaz fight. So, what were your first impressions of that fight?
First off, I couldn't believe it was happening. So, like, the walkouts, I was like, wow, man.
It's real.
It's really going down. Oh, my God. And then when it started, first bell ring, I was like, oh, my God, this is really happening. And, you know, Jake came out crazy that first round. I think really tired himself out that first round, kind of. Like, he was kind of going for it. And Nate's really sharp in that first round on dodging and kind of downloading.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get too many shots off. I give that first round to Jake, but then Nate started pouring it on. I could kind of give that second round to Nate. As the fight went on, as expected, he poured it on more and more, but it wasn't enough. And I kind of agree with the judges' decision. I do. I mean, Jake Paul won.
I didn't question the decision.
I didn't question it. When somebody gets knocked down and gets a 10-8 round, because I mean, Jake Paul knocked down Nate Diaz and he almost fell out of the ring.
Yeah, it was definitely
like, it was a good knockdown, dude. It was a good knockdown. He had to like find his placement with his hands and then get up.
Yeah,
it was a bad knockdown. And Nate didn't have one of those. Nate didn't even have a shot to where we were like, oh, like, you know what I mean?
Nate
he had some good shots.
He had moments,
great combos, but it wasn't. He's not that man that has Jake's power.
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
again, Jake's fighting someone that's smaller than him.
Yeah, Jake, I was about to say, this is the heaviest Nate's ever fought, and it was like 180 something.
Yeah.
Like, Nate's heaviest he's ever fought professionally.
185, I think they fought at.
Yeah, Nate's never fought heavier than 170. Yeah. Like, Jake's a much bigger man, naturally.
And Jake had to cut down to 185, guys. So, like, that when we're talking fighting, Nate Diaz having to go up in weight as opposed to Jake Paul going down in weight to meet to fight. You know what I mean? It's like, that makes a big difference. We all, as fight fans, me and him had already seen that. I already knew that. The money lines were correct. If you bet on Jake Paul, you won.
Yeah.
You know, we kind of seen it coming because of he's a big guy. He's a big guy. Boxing is different. Jake is good at boxing. And, I mean, the striking in boxing compared to UFC or MMA,
it's just a different animal.
It's a different animal.
But, I mean, Nate looked game.
He didn't jab.
No, he didn't. But he had his moments. Like, I remember in the third round, that was probably Nate's most significant round. Nate had a moment where he threw, like, maybe like over a dozen unanswered punches, and like Jake was just trying to dodge and quiver in the corner. And again, he wasn't being legitimately like hurt to where any given punch was just going to knock him out. That's not the Diaz fight style. The Diaz fight style is they walk you down and they break you. And in a boxing ring, in 3-minute rounds, it's extremely hard to do that. That being said, I think Nate did okay. Like, I wasn't expecting him.
He did better than I thought he did. Thought he would. Excuse me.
Out of all the MMA fighters, other than maybe Anderson Silva, that was the best looking, like, opponent that he's seen. But again,
I don't know. I could kind of argue that Anderson.
No, I said besides Anderson.
Oh, okay.
Anderson was a much sharper and better boxer.
Yeah,
that's for sure. But
and he's older. It's crazy.
Yeah, and he's older. So I'm like happy for Jake to have gotten his bout and it happened. But that did, if anything, that hurt Jake's.
You think so?
I don't think that helped Jake as a boxer at all.
I think it did. I think not as a boxer, but for this prize fighter.
Well,
next is either Connor or Nate in MMA. You know, like they were talking about the MMA thing.
I don't think the MMA thing happens. I want it to happen.
I want it to happen too. I can agree. I don't think Nate's going to go to the PFL.
Me neither. But I mean,
it's a thing.
We'll see. I'm excited for whatever that looks like. My guess is the rematch is going to be. If Tommy Fury gets through KSI, that'll probably be his rematch that he's gonna like chirp for. I don't know.
Don't even want that Tommy Fury fight.
I don't either, but he's gonna
fight KSI and get it over with.
Well, if KSI wins, that's who he's gonna fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. It was really, in its totality, it was really hard to watch. In my opinion.
Think so?
Yeah.
Really?
I just thought it was really sloppy. Like, it was predictable, so that's what made it even less entertaining. It was
Damn, I didn't know you were that underwhelmed by it.
I mean, I had moments of excitement, but it was keyword moments. Like, at no point in that bout was I, like, shocked, you know?
Damn.
Not at all.
Dave's out here like that.
It was cool. I was, like, happy to see it, but I don't want to see Jake fight, like, washed. Diaz isn't washed, but for the sake of athletic primes, you're a kid who's in his, like, mid-20s. You're, like, 26, 28 or whatever, and you're fighting 38-plus-year-olds out of their weight class, removed from their primes. In sports that they didn't like thrive in, like you boxed.
That's a lot of things.
You boxed Ben Askren.
Yeah.
How dare you?
yeah.
That motherfucker.
For real. How fucking dare you? Huh? Yeah. For real.
Funky Ben Askren, the guy who wrestles, and you bought. Yeah, good idea. The Diaz brothers.
Good idea.
The Diaz brothers who originally got their game in Cesar Gracie Jiu-Jitsu. Good idea. Come on, bro. Fight someone like you fought.
He fought the one boxer that he lost to.
The reason that I think it was important that he fought Tommy Fury and lost is because Jake, in his entire boxing career, has unequivocally had better like money to just train and form camps and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he like no one he's faced. outside of Tommy Fury has had access to the level of training that he has access to because of his money. So when you went up against a guy who has Tyson Fury's adjacent branding, and Tyson Fury's did everything in his power to make sure Tommy Fury was ready and like gonna win that fight, you know what I'm saying? He was getting like world-class training, and that's what Jake's getting because he's got millions of dollars in Puerto Rico to blow on these fights. Like Nate doesn't have that. He's never had that. He's only had MMA where he's making, if he's lucky, a $50,000 fight bonus, and that includes the show money, which Nate obviously was making the bank, but Nate's a unicorn in MMA. So like he didn't have the $1 million fight camp budgets.
Yeah.
Jake Paul has had every fight camp costing him like tens of millions of dollars.
He got literally the best strength and conditioning coach in the world.
He's
to help him this camp.
Yeah, he's exposed to the best of the best.
Or one of.
And like
One of
obviously you have to take that training and all of that in stride and make the best of it and actually put it together. You can't just throw me in that same training regimen and expect me to go TKO the same people Jake Paul's TKOing.
He's putting in work.
I'm giving him credit for that.
Ain't no fighter having 7 fights has gone 10 rounds ever.
Not that I'm
Of
familiar
the
with.
stature that he's fighting, and I don't want to say, I say that loosely.
Mhm.
I'll say that loosely. The last 2 have been of stature.
You know who would be a fun this could actually happen. You know who would be a fun MMA fighter who's actually in their prime, who's not under contract, who has professional boxing
Who?
bouts to their pedigree, undefeated in
If you
professional
say
boxing?
Mike Perry right now,
No, you were close though.
who?
Michael Venom Page.
Ooh, that would be. Oh, Venom Page. I think. I don't know if Jake could deal with that in
That-
and out style. That in and out style is.
And he fights
Hard
he
to
cuts
deal
weight to
with.
make 170, so
He
he's
almost took out Mike Perry. Venom Page.
Yeah, in bare
So
knuckle.
I don't know if
But-
Jake will survive that.
But Michael Venom Page, you can't. If anything, that would
that
be
in and out
Jake's.
style.
That would be Jake's greatest opponent because Michael Venom
That'd be
Page
crazy.
started in kickboxing,
That'd be crazy.
went to MMA. He's only got 2 losses in MMA, and one of them is like a controversial one against Logan Storley, which was boring as shit, and the other one was against Diego Lima, which we all remember that. Or bless you, Douglas Lima. I'm sorry, when he got like hit with that uppercut from hell, and then the hammer fist in the Grand Prix. So MVP versus Jake Paul in a boxing match would be take my money. It ain't gonna happen.
Not
But he's
gonna
not.
happen.
He's not under contract though.
I wonder how likely it is that he's gonna fight his brother, Logan versus Jake.
I feel like
They would
Logan.
make all the money.
Well, speaking of Logan, did you see he got announced that he's supposed to be boxing Dylan Dennis on the
He
KS?
did announce it. It's announced. It's
I-
done. It's sealed.
Until Dylan Dennis is in that ring
It's not happening.
and walked to it,
Yeah, right?
like
I
I
agree.
won't believe it.
I don't believe it either,
'Cause
dude.
he was
No
supposed-
one does.
He's supposed to fight KSI and he just didn't show up for the press conference and then didn't make the fight.
It was the funniest thing. One of Ariel Hawani's producers, that Connor homie, he put the poster, because they already released the poster and stuff. He put the chick on the plane that she's like, that motherfucker is not real. He put that. It was so funny. It made me laugh so hard. Because for real, bro, like Dylan Dennis won't show up. Like I do not think this fight's happening. He only says yes to these fights to like get attention. It's really weird.
Yeah, we'll see. And
I don't think it's happening. And if it does, he's probably gonna get knocked out.
yeah,
I don't see Dylan Dennis. I mean, I don't either of these guys. It's going to be a sloppy fight, probably.
Mhm.
Like both of these guys are probably shitty at boxing. Haven't seen Logan box since he fought Mayweather, and he did terrible.
yeah.
Like for a big guy fighting Floyd, you did a terrible job. I know you're patting yourself on the back for it. You did better than I could ever.
Yeah.
Good job, but like
But not.
you did terrible. Like
No.
there's not. He was playing with you.
Yeah.
Like, and he plays with everyone. Floyd is you're also boxing the greatest boxer that's ever lived. So, give or take what you want from that. Defensive. But I mean, that's my take on that. I thought Jake won. I was interested. I was entertained when I watched it. I will say that. Because I was like, oh shit, what's gonna happen? You know. And then Nate was doing he got him in the ninja choke.
That was hilarious.
Hilarious. It was awesome. And that's how Nate does it. He still knows how to get a win, even though he takes a loss.
Mm-hmm.
Still knows how to get a win. Because
I mean, let's face it. Nate has the most significant moment of like, how else can I word this? He had the craziest moment against the current welterweight champion of the UFC, Leon Edwards.
Mm.
He fucking almost dropped that man in round 5 and then pointed at him and laughed.
yeah,
That moment is more immortal than any moment in Leon's career, minus a head kick on Leon or Kamaru Usman.
everybody remembers that shit.
No one forgets.
That watched it.
So
yeah.
Nate can walk around knowing he's just like, yeah, I punked out and almost like I fucked up the best dude at welterweight in the UFC.
Deryk, what'd you think about Jake Paul, Nate Diaz? Did you watch it?
I caught a little bit of it at the Senate. You know,
They had it at the Senate.
They did.
What the damn? Okay.
They did. You know, people were intrigued. Fucking
You were too busy on this mayorship.
what I saw was Diaz getting kind of fucked up.
Really?
Seems like
Did you see he got dropped in the 5th?
No.
Did you catch that round? Okay. I was just wondering.
Caught the end.
Oh, okay. It was the end of the fight.
Yeah.
Damn. You thought he was getting his ass kicked from what you've seen.
Looks like he got kind of tired.
But both of them were kind of fucking tired too. Yeah. He
heaviest
he
Nate's ever
didn't do
fought.
enough to win. He didn't. Nate did not do enough to win at all. He
I-
got dropped.
I just thought Nate assumed he would like wither away in the later rounds. That was his strategy.
All right, let's move on from that. That
Now.
was great talk. Let's really get into the nitty gritty.
Battle.
The
pressure
title,
over.
the title of the freaking video that you're watching right now.
Yeah, you got the elote man, and you got sweetheart barbecue queen.
Straight up, we are doing Mexican food versus barbecue. He is That's a barbecue couch. Get out of here. We are Mexican food. We ride. Okay, we are here, and we are gonna win this battle right here. So we have 30 minutes to battle. We don't have our live poll chat, unless I should I make one on Facebook or something.
Do it.
All right, I'm gonna make one on Facebook.
I don't know what's going on with the internet lately.
All
It's
right,
annoying.
It has been bugging.
It has
we are gonna use this poll for our pod here. So let's do that. Let me open.
You know that
this
all the
up.
people who are gonna vote who live in Colorado who've never had good barbecue who are gonna vote Mexican
Oh,
food?
come on. You can't. Come on, dude.
That's true.
Seriously? I mean, that might be a little true.
I
I
mean,
don't
you-
even know if I could do a poll on Facebook, can I? I don't think so. Do you know how to
That
do
was
it?
like one of the first things Facebook put out like 10
I
years
know,
ago,
like,
I
where
feel
is it, though? Like, on
Yeah.
this fucking bullshit, right?
They
What
probably
happened
took
to
it
it?
down.
Right? They're like, fuck the polls. Like, this shit is whack. Yeah,
Like,
I don't...
They're like, fuck politics.
Should I do it on Twitter, then?
You can do it on IG.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, you're so smart. Yeah. IG story.
Whoa.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. All right. Poll. Let me go to that. So, Dave, you explain to these people where you're from and why you're riding with barbecue, bro.
So, I'm born and raised in Columbia, Missouri, which is the home of the Mizzou Tigers SEC football team. Barbecue is huge in Missouri. It's the capital of barbecue in the United States, and no one can dispute that because the biggest barbecue competition in the world every year is held in Kansas City, Missouri. So, for any other state that claims to be the capital of barbecue, just know you're wrong. Outside of that, barbecue is so huge from tailgating at football games, tailgating at any sporting event. Bro, you can go to like a little.
Hold on,
league-
we're not even in the battle yet. Hold on, bro.
This is
Oh my
coming from where
God.
I'm
Okay,
from.
okay,
This is
no, go ahead, go ahead.
explaining
Yeah, I know.
the affluence of
You're
barbecue.
you're already hitting points, dude. I'm over
Listen-
here I'm over here typing, bro. Like,
So, well,
damn.
there's a huge farming community where I'm from. Missouri is one of the biggest agricultural states. They're like one of the top producers of corn and other things. Believe it or not, we don't get that same reputation as like Nebraska because they are the biggest producers of corn in the U.S. They're the corn huskers. But nah, bro, like barbecue is so huge there. Like every summer night, you could walk outside your house and then you just get a whiff of like hickory from one of your neighbors just going in on the smoker. So I've lived there until I turned. Well, not until the day I turned, but I was there until 18. Moved to Colorado once I started going to CSU Pueblo, and I pretty much traded barbecue for Mexican food upon moving here. So I've lived both,
Okay.
and I miss my barbecue.
You missed the barbecue.
I would trade it back in a heartbeat.
Damn, he would trade. Do you guys hear that? He would trade it back in a heartbeat. You gotta fucking chill a little bit. All right. So, and you guys know where we're from. You know where we're based. We're based in Pueblo, Colorado. He just said it. Basically, all we have is Mexican food. You know what I mean?
Which
We
is
have
still
some
delicious.
of the best. It's delicious.
Been here 11 years.
And you know, I'm here to argue that Mexican food is better, and I just like Mexican food better, like overall. Obviously, there's more options. We're gonna get into that a little more, but me picking Mexican food because obviously I grew up here, and obviously it's better. You know, just overall. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. Let's start this shit. So we're about to banter bros. This is our segment. This is the name of this segment, Banter Bros. We're gonna be doing this every week. We're gonna be picking different topics. I wanted to do Tupac versus Biggie, but this guy said both of them are fake, so I guess that's like a nah. We can't do it.
I didn't wanna
and we both like Biggie more, so I mean, that's
yeah.
we can't really argue that. But we're gonna have different topics every week. If you guys have any other topics, leave them in the comments below. But if you have any comments on these topics that we're arguing this week, leave them in the comments below. What do you like better, Mexican food or barbecue? Let the battle start.
So I started the timer. first point.
Go ahead.
tailgate-
I'll let you have it.
It's not even like a crazy point to make. It's just like I kind of already started hinting at is tailgating. Sports which are ingrained in American society. It's a microcosm of America in and of itself. You tailgate to said things. And I've absolutely tailgated and seen tacos and like enchiladas.
I was just about to say
and stuff like that.
Just about to bring that up.
But-
Nachos is at your tailgate. Nachos are there. I want to let you know that.
But we can that goes
Chips and dip are there.
That goes both.
Salsa, you have salsa at your tailgate.
That goes both ways because I've had like nachos with brisket on them.
Facts.
So that's like
That's-
that's like a
that-
fine.
that's-
That's like
that-
me and you going like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's like me and you right here, dog.
But when I'm going up to a tailgate for like a football game, any football game, the first thing that I'm thinking of that I'm trying to eat is I want like a smoked sausage or a bratwurst.
And see, I love that you brought up the smoke already. So your guys' whole thing is off this smoke.
Smoke and sweet.
Smoke and sweet. That's all you have. You're in this little box of smoke and sweet. When we Mexican food over here, we're this vast fiesta. You know, we have flavors over here. We have spices over there. We have so many sauces that we have to make even chunkier sauces now.
I mean,
For our sauce, you have one sauce. That's cool.
and
It's all off this smoky flavor. You have to make different smoky flavors of this one sauce.
Now-
when we have guacamole, we have, you know what I mean? We have salsa. We have chili. Dude, I don't even have to even get into the
They're
green
not-
chili, bro.
they're
Like,
not.
come on.
It's not as versatile as barbecue sauce.
It doesn't have to be versatile if there's so many other ones to cover everything.
I mean, I don't know. So like getting back to you were saying that we have smoke and you kind of like put us in this little box.
Smoke and sweet. It's all you got. You meats,
They're spicy.
smoke and sweet.
There's spicy.
There's a little spicy in there. We'll throw spicy in there.
'Cause
Okay,
there
what
are-
else you got?
I mean, what else do you need?
I hate you so much. What do you mean? What else you need?
So
All you
okay,
guys have is
hold
meats.
On. Your food
And
is
subpar sides.
both foods are foods of culture because like let's face
They are
it,
food-
like
yep.
now it's not like barbecue is not exclusive to any color, you know, because like you can
Facts.
get fire barbecue from white folk, brown folk, yellow folk. It don't matter.
Yellow folk? You threw yellow folk in there?
Yeah, if you're gonna
Korean barbecue.
yeah.
Boom.
If
Damn, I didn't even think of that. He has Korean barbecue. Does that count?
Those
I,
white
That doesn't
I'm
barbecue-
count.
Not, I'm not mentally
That doesn't
including
count. Yeah.
But I'm just saying like Mexican food or just like Latin food, if you will, if you want to make it a little bit more broad. You guys have a lot of options because it's an entire culture of food, but you guys are very bound to like tortillas, beans.
Don't bind us.
Bro, this is true. This is if you go to Mexico or you go any of those countries.
That's
this
all.
is-
That's the only
this
thing
is-
you get.
This is
that's
the,
all
no,
you get.
This is the diet. I'm explaining yours.
Okay, go ahead,
You're
go
a
ahead,
food
go
of a culture and
All right, go
what
ahead.
that culture on average consumes
Okay.
versus what America consumes from that culture.
Mm.
So like when you think about Mexican food, you think about like you got tacos, enchiladas,
Platas.
tortas, fajitas,
Enchilada.
all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like which is great. When you think of,
Chili Rams.
that's not the average thing that comes to mind when you think.
What do you mean? It's Mexican food. That still falls under the umbrella of Mexican food.
I agree, but
hey,
listen.
Hey,
but
I'm
listen,
sorry we have so many dishes that you can't keep up.
You got to think.
I'm
of-
sorry
but
you guys
listen,
only have meat and
when
sweetness.
you go out of like Colorado, for example, where there's less Mexican community, less affluent, and you go to a Mexican restaurant, that's not going to be on their zeitgeist menu. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have a more
What do you
consolidated.
talk? They have have you ever been to a Mexican restaurant where they have 87 things on the menu? What are you
But
talking about?
In Missouri, the Mexican restaurants.
We're not
aren't-
in Missouri.
I'm referencing because you have to reference Mexican food everywhere, just like you have to reference
Okay,
barbecue
okay,
everywhere.
okay.
Just like the barbecue.
You're right,
Just
you're
like the barbecue here is mid.
Oh damn,
The
yo,
barbecue
shots.
here is mid. Colorado.
What's the most mid barbecue spot in Colorado?
I'm not gonna slander any businesses. Bro.
Okay.
It's fucked up.
Serious Texas barbecue in Durango, Colorado.
You damn, that's
Damn.
when you say that
They're
sucks
mid.
ass.
Yeah, they fired me.
Oh yeah, see, fuck you guys.
You're mid.
Yeah, you're mid as fuck. Your
So,
shit's dry.
The only like when do you remember for your bachelor party we went to that place GQ?
That was
in
bomb.
Lone Tree?
It was bomb.
That
It
was
bomb.
proper.
It was
That
proper.
was proper.
It was a proper one.
That's the
Yeah,
only-
that was the only one that impressed you
since I've been,
you've been here.
yeah. I
Wow.
mean, so but
See, you know how sad that is that he can't even find good barbecue around here, but he can find good Mexican food anywhere around.
but
this
that
motherfucker.
phenomena applies to Mexican food in Missouri.
Ah,
Good Mexican food is impossible to find.
Really?
Like
Damn.
true carne asada is not like you get there and you're like, bro, you didn't even cut it against the grain.
See, thank you for bringing that up too, because let's
It's-
talk about the
We're
meats, bro.
spoiled here for Mexican food, just like I'm spoiled there for
Okay.
barbecue.
Okay.
So, but I would trade it back is why I'm mentioning it. So like the average Mexican food, when you think of someone like, oh, we're having some Mexican food tonight, and it's a non-Mexican family, you got to put that little thing. Like just like if someone here in Pueblo is like, we're having barbecue tonight, I'm gonna assume that at best they're gonna have like baked beans, mac and cheese, probably like barbecue chicken, maybe. You know, like I
These
don't
basic ass sides.
But
bro.
this is what you're gonna get here. You know what I'm saying? Like steak, maybe burgers. Like that's what a barbecue is considered.
Barbecue.
I hate that you said it like that.
And then you go to Missouri, and if you say like you go to a white folks' house and they're saying like we're making Mexican food for dinner, you're gonna expect like some bland ass terrible tacos.
Enchilada casserole.
Yeah,
White people don't even know how to make that where I'm from, bro. Like
wow.
Damn,
it's sad. Like
that's like the white people version of.
now. Granted, when like people come to Pueblo, that like friends of mine who are visiting, I'm like, you have to try green chili. It'll change your life. When any of my homies go to Missouri, I'm like, if you don't get burnt ends or brisket or like smoked turkey or the pastrami or rib, like see how many things I just had to name that I'm saying you shouldn't leave without trying. Get the combination plate that's gonna be like $45. It's gonna have every meat that they serve, and you won't miss anything. I'm telling you.
How does that falter Mexican food though?
I'm saying
You can do that at any Mexican joint that you go to.
I named
at
one.
all.
I named one must try here, and I named like 7 must tries.
Oh yes, get out of here, bro. There's a lot of must tries in fucking good. Any good place that has great Mexican food, there's at least 20 plus things you can eat there that
But
are
I'm
great.
saying I'm not saying like what's good at one certain place. I'm saying without naming any restaurants. If you're in Missouri, you need to get a place that has this, this, and this, and this. If you come to Colorado, I'm saying you in your southern Colorado, you need to try green chili. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying
or slopper.
Absolutely, I love sloppers.
See, that's
same
when we're
thing.
like this again,
the
bro.
same thing.
When me and Dave are like this again, bro.
But-
Mexican food and barbecue meat.
But I'm telling you, bro, like if you got like if I just got you a plate that had just brisket alone, proper brisket, you'd be like, I could live off this for the next like year. Like
See, but my thing is like if we put my combo plate against your combo plate, you're getting fucking starched in looks. You're getting starched in flavor. In diversity,
You might-
know what I mean,
you'll
dude?
have-
Come
you'll
on,
have
we put in a
more-
nice combo plate for Mexican food, and next to a combo plate of some boring ass barbecue with fucking boring ass bland ass sides. Come on, it's over with, dude.
all I know is that
We got salsa. And that's the thing. You don't get no chips and salsa when we put our combo plates.
we got beans. We got beans.
See, but you don't get it before the food. We get chips and salsa before the food.
We get cornbread.
Yeah, you eat cornbread with the food though. Cornbread is delicious. I'll give you
And
that.
most barbecue restaurants will
we have
serve.
churros. You don't have churros. You have nothing like churros.
We're not.
Churro.
There's not really a barbecue equivalent for dessert unless you want to be fancy.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. We got desserts.
S'mores, I
we got it
guess.
all.
S'mores is a barbecue dessert.
My thing. Ooh. That's not a barbie. That's a camping dessert. Fuck off.
Open fire.
That is
dessert.
Open fire.
You
cooking.
can you can't just you're not on this couch.
Open
Shut the
pit.
fuck up.
I mean,
This is
I
bullshit.
can go both ways.
I feel
I'm
like-
all right,
bisexual-
yeah.
I'm
You be
bisexual
moderate.
on
You
this.
be a moderator. You be a moderator.
I feel like you could take.
Well, then hear me out. Hear me out. What is name one breakfast food that
That's
the
barbecue?
barbecue has come out with? We have breakfast burritos, dude. There is nothing you can put up breakfast wise that is going to compare to a breakfast burrito or burritos at all.
steak and eggs.
That's not barbecue, bro. You can't.
You may not barbecue your steak for breakfast, but
You're a fuck.
this pure-blooded
Bullshit.
American does.
This motherfucker's all buying charcoal at fucking 6:55 in the morning. He's
It'd
all
be
mad
like
at
that.
charcoal.
You also got Hawaiian barbecues. Got the whole pig, John.
Yeah,
put
the
the whole
whole-
pig in the dirt.
See, but that's the thing. Can we even consider that?
I've been to
Because
one
then,
of
if
those.
we can, then we have to consider Korean barbecue too.
I don't consider Korean barbecue because there's not much barbecue-y about it. You're just cooking over an open flame. That's the gist of
Of the
Korean.
barbecue.
Now,
part.
when I'm saying barbecue, I'm talking like that is part of the
the smoked.
It doesn't have to be smoked to qualify as barbecue. You can still make fire barbecue on like a charcoal grill. You know what I'm
Facts,
saying?
okay.
Or if not charcoal, I'm sorry, like
Gas or-
propane.
yeah.
Like you don't have to have a smoker to make good barbecue, but the act of cooking something over an open flame is part of the definition of it. But like when I
Okay.
think of barbecue, I think of like those flavors you mentioned. Like I'm not just going and heating up heating up the grill and just throwing on a steak with no seasoning. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh, that'd be
How
disgusting.
how uncivilized.
Yeah.
Like I dress that bitch like with a bunch of butter and seasonings, or if I'm making chicken, I'm just painting that bitch with barbecue sauce the whole time. Baby Ray's to be specific.
I don't know, man. There's just so much variety when it
There's-
comes to Mexican food, and It's literally like we're comparing Walmart.
Okay,
to
what's your top
fucking
three?
Target, bro.
Top three
Like,
Mexican dishes. What's yours?
Mine.
Yes, because I'll name my top 3 barbecue dishes.
All right, so we got. I'm gonna need. All right, so I want
And if you say tacos, that can be an encompassing thing.
street. I mean, we
'Cause
gotta
I-
throw street tacos in there first.
Spe-
I mean, street tacos.
Specifically, street tacos.
I mean, we could eat. Okay, if you don't like street tacos, then get the birria. You know,
That's
birria
that.
tacos, fire.
That's the best Mexican
fire.
food there is.
Fire, fire, fire. That's what going on there. But
Nah,
if you get
it's
yourself,
trendy.
but if you get, it's trendy. It's like a trendy
It's
thing. But if
amazing.
you get yourself a nice combo plate, bro, get yourself a nice like 2 smaller burritos. I kind of just like bean and cheese. I don't really like. Sometimes get bean and beef and cheese. You know what I mean? But bean and cheese wrapped up. Maybe some onions in there, something to spice it up a little bit. A little cut green chilies up in there. But smothered, bro, smothered. Cheese on it. Cheese on that. A little more smothered right there too. What was that?
Oh, you didn't hear that?
Damn.
Oh,
Smothered with green chili. I stopped for that. Smothered with green chili on top of that,
Oh,
and
you
then
see-
one tostada on
you
the
see how he
side.
explained?
Rice,
his question was
beans.
top 3. You're going in like a whole fucking.
See, but that's one plate.
plate.
I know. That was my second plate, asshole.
Well, I didn't mean
You
like
said
what's your
dishes.
order at a restaurant. I meant like
That's
Like-
a dish, a combo plate.
so smothered burritos.
Have either of you
So
ever been to a Mexican
no, I'm
restaurant
saying- so-
in your fucking life?
I guess not.
It's a fucking combo plate.
So your first dish is a smothered burrito.
Oh, I mean, I
I'm
hate
not
you
asking
guys.
what an
Jesus
order is.
Christ.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's what I'm at because I'm not gonna.
Sure.
I'm
No,
not gonna.
yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
He's like
You
my first
fuck.
dish.
No, my
he's like-
first.
he's
my
dish
first
has
dish
rice,
is a combo
beans.
plate. It's a combo plate.
Well,
He's not asking that though.
I was thinking like
I mean, my first one I said was street tacos or birria, whatever the fuck
so-
you want.
So tacos, and then after that you like smothered burritos.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So
then what would be your
burritos.
third?
God, I fucking hate this guy right now.
I agree with him. He's on the right track.
No, this
You're
is
playing-
bullshit.
you're gonna
See,
hear- you're gonna
and
hear
this
my
is why,
rebuttals,
and this
though.
is exactly why we need teams, because this little porky fuck over there should be sitting right here on this fucking team, and I could just fucking grill the
I
both
think
of
you're
you.
just dodging the question. You can't. Name
I don't think
the
he's
top
dodging.
3.
I'm
I don't
not
think he's dodging.
dodging. Yeah, you're tripping now.
Top
See,
3.
this is what I mean.
So what I was gonna say.
You
is,
shut the fuck up and let the fucking adults argue.
so like my top 3 barbecue dishes.
Oh, hold on, I didn't get my third one off.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 10 minutes rambling on
It's
about
his
first
mom's pussy.
two. Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
With rice and tortillas.
Jesus
That's my
Christ.
third favorite Mexican dish.
Damn pussy. So my top 3 barbecue dishes, and these aren't. I'm not gonna say a combo plate. It's gonna be brisket, burn ends, ribs.
All the same meat from the same animal.
Not
Cool.
true. Not true.
I mean, whatever,
2
bro.
are from a cow, 1's from a pig.
I mean, the ribs are from a pig. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, big deal.
First of
But
all,
you can get cow ribs too. I
Birthdays.
mean.
spare ribs are where it's at though. I don't do no cow ribs. Spare
You
ribs.
don't
are
fuck
where
with cow ribs?
I don't like them as much. I don't dislike
Spare
them.
ribs are way tastier.
Now, baby backs are for children. Baby back ribs have no meat on them. Just
Yeah.
saying. Baby
Yeah.
backs are not it.
I don't think I've ever had baby backs.
Because there's no fucking meat on them. So,
Normal ribs.
But the reason I'm mentioning this, like now,
Normal ribs.
if you ask
See,
me,
you just said all meats, dude. At least I have
but those are
diversity.
those are very very notorious barbecue dishes. Now the reason, like, if you ask
Notice
me,
how you couldn't even say a side
well, if I'm
in there.
I was
'Cause
about to
there's
say
nothing else to even
Let
put
me-
forward for barbecue.
now if I'm going to a barbecue John and I'm getting a plate of food and what I'm gonna order on
Okay,
it,
yeah, you do
so-
what I did then.
So
Go-
if I'm
go
gonna do
ahead, go
that,
ahead.
I'm gonna get a combo plate where I'm gonna get the smoked turkey.
Oof.
I'm gonna get the brisket. I'm
Oof.
gonna get a couple rolls because I make sandwiches with them.
Oh,
I'll
this guy's a little mini pulled pork sandwich guy.
get yeah pulled pork too. Oh my god, that shit's so good. But no, and then I'll get baked beans, mac and cheese, cornbread, and then I have to get ribs on the side. A good barbecue place will let you order any number of ribs on the side. So that's my order.
Damn.
That shit will never change.
Notice how I'm letting you build your combo plate and I couldn't build mine.
You notice how my combo plate? You notice how my combo plate had four things and was like.
See, I was telling you, I was trying to paint
So
the
what?
picture
What, what
for
I
you.
was what I was
Your
hoping.
boring little tray with your fucking dry ass meat on it.
When I was asking that, I was hoping for you to say my 3 favorite things, and not these answers, but in
Go
some
ahead.
type of order. You were gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I fuck with tacos." I don't know. Maybe you were gonna say anything like.
Well, you
coulda-
said dish, so I was like, all right, let me create these dishes for these guys.
Well, yeah, I was trying to make it like something that we
We all
can
got
compare
it.
to. You know what I'm saying? Like
We all
tacos.
got it.
Tacos have to be pound for pound in the Spanish food, like hands down. That's undeniable.
I mean, tacos has to be.
Yeah, and like that's an umbrella
It's
of
a
categories.
catalyst, yeah.
You could say
There's so many varieties of tacos.
You could say enchiladas, but I'd rather have tacos.
He's a soft taco guy. You know what I'm saying?
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same ingredients, just kind of remixed.
Yeah.
But I was referencing like that's must have. Or like another thing that I love when I go to a barbecue joint, a must order is you get the loaded baked potato.
Ooh.
And that shit.
I was about to say loaded nachos.
No, bro, they'll put brisket, like mac and cheese. They'll cover that shit with gravy.
Yo, barbecue nachos are fire.
But also a lifetime of eating both these foods.
You're gonna die.
Imagine like
Ooh,
40
who's dying
years
first?
of
Who's dying
nothing but
first?
Mexican food. You're gonna look horrible, and also 40 years of eating barbecue food.
Honestly,
Gonna
I
look
want to
horrible.
say the barbecue. If we took two people and they only had to eat Mexican food and only had to eat barbecue, I feel like the barbecue person might be a little healthier.
You think so? They have like colon
I
cancer.
feel like this is.
Oh, are they? Yeah, colon
This is
cancer.
gonna, I was about to
all
say.
the red.
I was about to say this might sound like a hot take, but when like people who eat them mostly like a diet containing a lot of chilies and like hot foods, you very rarely hear about them getting like colorectal cancer as much. But if you're eating,
I feel like it's so bad. Like a lot of Mexican food is just so bad for you because of all the cholesterol and all the carbs.
frying of the tortillas,
So
and
many
shit.
carbs, dude.
None of them we're claiming is a flawless, and my opinion is not based in health.
I think a motherfucker, if we told a motherfucker you can only eat barbecue and told a motherfucker you can only eat Mexican food, I feel like if the guy really wanted to be healthy for the barbecue, he would just eat meat.
Now,
Just eat the meat.
I have a
You know
hot-
what I mean?
I
And
have-
that's pretty healthy.
I have a hot take you might not agree with.
Go ahead.
Traditional carne asada can be barbecued.
What?
You can make carne asada on the grill.
See that? Us again, dude. Me and
But-
you.
but
like
that's
this.
It's
Yeah.
y'all's.
Yeah.
It's y'all's
Yeah,
palate.
how?
It's y'all's. You've never like you
How else do you make it other than on the grill?
on like a flat top, I guess. You know, like traditionally.
I've never cooked up carne asada. Have you?
yeah, flat top grill.
Did you use your stove or what?
Well, yeah, you can
I
do
mean,
it in
you
a
could do it
pot
on
or a
anything.
pan, but like,
I would just assume it's just like
But
any
if
other
you-
meat. You
like-
just
Yeah.
cook that bitch, right?
but if you think about like the carne asada, like the cart food, you know, when they're making like on like in the like in Mexico and stuff, a lot of them are using actual grills and not flat tops. Whether that's by design or price, I have no idea. You know, they're just getting it done.
Yeah, I don't know.
So it goes both ways. So like, okay, good example. My favorite thing I order at this barbecue truck here in town is they're brisket tacos. It's brisket,
See,
but listen, it's brisket.
we're here again, dude. What up,
It's
dude?
brisket, and then they make this thing called cowboy caviar, which is basically like a bean and corn salsa,
Ooh.
but it's traditional in Texas. So I don't know who claims that because Texas is formerly Mexico.
See, I hate to break it to you, but neither of those would be a thing without Mexican food.
That's fair. I'm not
You know what I'm
denying that. I'm not trying to belittle Mexican food. I just have lived. I went 18 years with barbecue. I'm 11 years deep with Mexican food, and like every
And
time
you want to shoot yourself.
every time I go back to Missouri, bro, I just gorge. I just eat so much.
I will agree with you. Our barbecue, I haven't even gotten to try like other barbecue like from another place.
I
don't think.
tried.
I'm trying to think. And I went to like Hawaii and shit, but like not like a barbecue place. Never been to like a barbecue ass state.
Yeah, it's different, and I'm sure that if you go to other places,
I've been to Missouri, but like it was for my sister's like army thing, so
Yeah,
it
it's
wasn't like
different.
we're going to get barbecue. You know what I mean? Like
if you I'm very confident that if you go to other states, like Tennessee has fire barbecue. I've never been there. I know from being told. I have friends from out there. Like anywhere in the Bible Belt, barbecue is a tradition. You know what I'm saying? And there's other barbecue things you'll get out there that you won't see. Like you go to Mississippi, you'll get a lot of like barbecued and fried fish.
still don't got churros.
That's just one thing.
There's so many other things I can name.
I just think that
Horchata, you're never having an horchata again in your life.
I'm not a
Lemonade.
fan of it.
Lemonade.
You don't like horchata.
It's too sweet.
God, you piss me off.
I'm not saying it's gross.
Lemonade.
That's just
You can't claim
Yeah,
lemonade.
I think white people can claim lemonade.
I know children because they sell it on the corner for like whatever.
White children mostly.
beer.
Ooh, I don't know about white children.
No.
I think all children.
Barbecue is synonymous with beer because you use
You
it.
can't claim.
No,
beer.
you didn't let me finish talking.
Oh, okay. Go
You-
ahead.
You use it as an ingredient in a lot of things. Like for example, when you make ribs, you literally put barbie or you
Or like
pour
beer batter chicken.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Okay.
claiming the beverage to drink it while you eat it.
You know what beverage I can claim, and you can't claim a beverage at all?
What Modelo?
Margaritas. You guys don't have shit like that. You literally don't have any drink that pairs with barbecue food like a margarita pairs with Mexican food.
Jack-
And that is
Jack
that
Coke.
is a dagger to the heart for your argument.
Jack and Coke.
Oh, come on, Jack and Coke. Not everybody likes whiskey, and not everybody likes soda.
Well,
Everybody likes a margarita with a little bit of tequila.
I do like me a good.
Yeah, like the little sound you just made.
But no, I'm
That was hilarious.
so like in the sides department, barbecue's not thriving. We got like
Yeah, we got you on sides,
got-
boy.
I'll give you the sides, but
Fidel, right?
fuck Fideo. That's just disgusting.
Oh my god! Whoa! How do you
That-
feel about Fideo, Derek?
I like Fideo.
Come on,
You
dude.
talking
What's
about
wrong with
that-
Fideo?
You talking about that fucking tomato paste rice shit?
Okay, hold
your
on.
mom
You
don't
had
make
some
it
bad.
right.
Yeah, you had some
That
bad
shit's
fideo.
mid. I've
You had some
tried
bad
it.
fideo.
That's just mid, bro.
Oh, come on. You got to try my mom's fideo, bro. Come on.
I don't like my pasta tasting like fideo, bro.
Oh man, your
We-
pasta.
I would rather have pasta salad,
It's
bro.
not supposed to taste
That's
like
a barbecue.
that. It's not supposed to taste like that,
That's
Dave.
a barbecue thing. Pasta salad.
They're all putting fucking spaghetti sauce in his fideo. Like, what
Yeah,
is
that's
going on?
Potato
Like,
salad, also fire.
Big game.
I'll chill on potato
I like
salad.
potato salad.
I like some good potato
I don't like
salad.
me some potato salad. I don't fuck with it, man.
Macaroni salad's good too.
See, you know what I'm gonna give you, and I'll let you have is the potato department: baked potatoes, mashed potato. Like that's like a
Scalloped potatoes.
scallop potatoes, fucking
Barbecue cubed potatoes where you,
See?
you saute them up and then you put a gang of barbecue
But
sauce
we got our
in 'em.
potatoes and our California burritos, dog. You know what I'm saying? We got creations like that. You don't
You
have
might
like.
have us beat in the mobility department, but we got tomahawks, my guy. We got a handle.
Oh,
on
you
this
can't
bitch.
claim tomahawks. Those are way too classy for barbecue.
Yeah, but I'm gonna.
Oh, come on, dude.
And you can barbecue
Uh.
anything, bro. You can barbecue chicken, beef, or fish, and that's all the major like
That we
meat
have
groups.
all of that in Mexican food.
No, I'm not saying we have that over you. I'm saying we
Okay,
just have
okay.
that.
Who's barbecuing fish?
A lot of people. Are you kidding me?
Salmon?
You've never had barbecued fish before?
No.
Yeah, fuck with salmon.
I've had shark kebabs. Them bitches were fire.
Shark kebabs. I'm not
Fire.
going to your fucking barbecue, dude. I swear to God. If we go to your barbecue and you're like, yeah, there's shark kebabs, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
It was amazing.
I want a fucking burger.
It was so good.
It was so really? They were good?
So burgers are like the vague like entry level barbecue, which they count because you grill them, but at the same time, you don't need to grill them to make them good, you know. So I consider that like the gray area of barbecue. Like if you're making them on the grill, you're barbecuing, but if you're making burgers on like a flat top at like In-N-Out, you're not barbecuing. You know what I mean?
Let's see what this poll is starting to say. Let's see if we got any votes on it yet. I'm obviously voting Mexican food. We're at 80% Mexican food, 20% barbecue. Thank you, Pueblo, for standing up. I want to equate Pueblo to that. We'll check it in a little bit.
I bet you if I host this poll in Missouri, you'll get 100%.
You should have. I think what we should do is like both make them next week or something, or like it's better when we have the live chat.
Ideally,
Like the
yeah.
live chat is ideal. But
Obviously, it's ideal, but this one's kind of unfair in the sense that, like I've pointed out and you've acknowledged, the barbecue game here is not up to par. As
see,
it is
we're not talking
elsewhere.
about here though. We're just talking all
But
overall.
they're making a judged assessment, having never experienced true barbecue.
Are you attacking the fans here?
Yes.
Voting for but he says yes. See, okay. Well, you can argue yourself around it all you want.
Just
I think
like-
I'm winning
but
right now. How
just-
much time we got? Oh,
Got
go ahead. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
651. So
Okay.
just like if we did the same poll in Missouri and everyone landslides barbecue, you could say they've never experienced true Mexican, and you're right because they fucking haven't.
Mm.
But I
You guys
have.
don't have one good Mexican joint in
We got like
one? Not
bro,
one Mexican
what the
traveled up to Missouri?
You know what the best selling dish is in a Missouri Mexican, John? It's fajitas.
Oh man.
That's not even cap. Not
So
even
we do
cap.
got fajitas. That's kind of where we meet in the middle a little bit too. But
I do love me some fajitas, but
fajitas are good.
I make them biz at home. I ain't gonna pay some restaurant $20 to walk out with an iron pan they took out the oven and sprayed with water. Talking about them bitches sizzling. No, they ain't sizzling.
And see,
You sprayed them with water.
I want to say we kind of entered your game. So barbecue joints have always been, or barbecue Johns have
Mhm.
always been. You walk in, they have it already, bro. You grab your
There's-
plate,
yeah,
they do
there's-
their thing.
They're
Chipotle
smoking.
joined the game. We now do that. Mexican food is now served like you. It is served like you. And guess who did it bigger? Chipotle. There ain't no barbecue John bigger than Chipotle.
In Missouri, there's a barbecue John that's bigger than Chipotle in Missouri. It's called Bandanas.
See, there's people in
Stink.
America that don't know where Missouri is on the map. So
And I don't care about
I
those people.
will say I don't care about this.
There's
And
also
so
people-
I will
hold
say
on.
Chipotle.
There's
You
also,
can't beat it.
There's also people in America who couldn't draw the map or couldn't draw the state of Colorado.
Really?
It's a fucking square, dog.
People couldn't draw that?
Yeah, because there's some
Wow.
dummies out there who
Damn,
think
I
that
did not know that.
who've never had brisket talking about tacos are better.
Bullshit, bro. You're not street tacos. If we went on the street and we asked 50 different people, maybe not in Pueblo, you know what? We could find a mutual ground. Let's go to fucking
Wyoming.
Minnesota.
There's no Mexicans
Let's go to
in Wyoming.
Minnesota.
There's no Mexicans there either.
And then after that, we can go to fucking. Fuck, we gotta stay away from the South.
The South is gonna be
Yeah.
riddled with the most fire barbecue.
We can't go to the South. But if we asked them, and we said street tacos versus whatever, bro, you already know street tacos is gonna be taking the fucking cake, dude.
Oh, and I just thought of
Taking the cake.
I've had
Everybody loves street tacos.
bro. I had one of my roommates in college. She barbecued some antelope that her parents killed.
Ooh.
And then
Hell yeah.
with the leftover steak, she chopped it up, and then made biscuits and gravy. So we do have breakfast.
That you have to go so. You guys had to jump so many hurdles to fucking even accomplish that.
I'm still eating it in the morning.
You know what we did?
We had to kill an
Rolled
animal.
a fucking breakfast burrito, dog. You know how much more
have
breakfast
us beat-
burritos are sold
you have
than
us beat-
sausage and gravy that's made from antelope?
You have us beating mobility, dog.
I have you beat overall, bro. Mexican food is the dub, I think, personally.
No, I don't think you persuaded me in the slightest.
You don't think
I
so?
I think.
Well, you got corn on the cob. That's fucking cool.
How dare you? First of all, you like elote.
I love elote.
You fucking hypocrite. That's corn on the. That's corn on the cob with tahini and fucking parmesan. You lying sack of shit.
We're like this again. We're like this again. That's where we meet in the
fucking
middle, bro.
Son of a bitch.
Nachos, bro. You can't beat nachos. You
can't-
know what? I take it back. Deryk, I'm sorry. One of my favorite dishes is not your mother's vagina. It is
Wow.
nachos.
He goes, wow. He's like, I bet they taste the same.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
He's
I'm
catching strays
dead.
over here.
I'm
I'm just
dead. Yeah,
editing
he
videos.
is. He's catching strays. I'm sorry, bro.
It's okay.
I just seen you kind of just going on this barbecue rant, and I started seeing
Still,
red,
though,
bro.
when you-
I started seeing red,
you
bro.
go-
I couldn't see.
When you go to a professional football game, you're not saying, where's the burritos, where's the nachos? You're saying,
Where's the
bri-
nachos is a big fucking thing
You're
at any
saying-
event.
you're s-
Any event has nachos.
You're saying, where's the brisket, dog?
Do you want to talk about event food with us pitting against each other? You guys have shitty ass hot dogs at like a sporting event. The shittiest hot dogs you've ever had in your life are at
You
sporting
think
events.
I'm the one getting the hot dog,
And the
though?
nachos, everybody's picking up the
Bro,
nachos.
those nachos are the
The
same
nachos
thing.
are
It's
good.
the round johns with the fucking the mother, bro.
Johns.
It's the no,
I
for real.
hate that he said the round johns.
Bro, it's the-
Don't make fun of the round johns,
Bro, it's
bro.
them round johns with that already preheated cheese, that state fair cheese, some like vinegar tasting ass jalapenos.
See, that's
in
not what
plastic.
us Mexican people envisioned, okay?
But
we
that's
didn't
what-
know that
that's
white
what we-
people were going to take it and sell it at
and
soccer
run
games.
with it, and they did.
They took the nachos, sold
I
it at
take-
soccer
bro,
games. We didn't know they were going
And
to
I
do
take
that.
you to a Chiefs game, and I could get you a brat or a smoked sausage, or
Ooh,
a
you got me in brats. Brats
or
are
like
bomb.
I know how much
Yeah,
you love
brats
kielbasa,
are-
bro.
Ooh, kielbasa's bomb, dude.
That's what I'm saying. Brats, like,
Ugh.
oh, you get a good brat, bro. Like, I could live off that for like 3 days straight. That shit's so good. Beer brats in the okay, like this, green chili brats.
Green chili brats? Ooh.
It's like this.
Damn, bro.
Cheddar
You guys got cheddar brats. too.
Cheddar
That's
brats are
fire.
mid. Because
You don't fuck with cheddar brats?
here's why. Cheddar, when you put the cheddar in the meat and then they freeze it,
It fucks
sometimes
it up.
the cheese will get that like condensation refrigerator taste.
Nah,
And
yeah,
then when
yeah,
you
yeah.
bite into it, that's just all I taste. I would rather have a brat with cheese like on it.
That would never happen with tacos. That would never happen with some chili relleno. That would
don't know.
never happen with some fucking enchiladas.
I mean, you're also the same homie that I took you to a burger place and you said
Are you
we're-
gonna bring that up? You gonna bring it up right
I
here?
have to.
Go ahead.
We went to Drifters. Shout out Drifters. That's my favorite burger place in Springs.
You gonna bring this up? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we go, and you were looking at the menu, and you didn't know what to order. I'm not gonna bring up.
No, I'm just making sure this is really what you want
I'm
to
not
do.
gonna.
You're really doing
I'm not
this right
gonna
now?
roast you for it.
No,
I'm
okay.
just gonna mention
Okay.
the fact that when we were
Alright.
there, before you ordered, you said, "What kind of burger place doesn't have barbecue sauce?" And you wanted to leave.
This is not a good point.
That's
This
just
is
the-
not a good point. This does not mean that barbecue is better than Mexican food because I wanted barbecue sauce at a fucking
A burger, John. Yeah. I'm
at
just.
a Burger John.
I'm just pointing out the significance of
I hate you,
barbecue
bro.
sauce.
It is significant. I'll give you that. Okay.
I
I'll
think
give it to
barbecue
you.
sauce in and of itself is more versatile than any standalone Mexican sauce. Mexican has more sauce.
Salsa.
You're not gonna put salsa on a
done.
burger. You're not gonna put salsa
Dude, you
on
can
a
put
brat.
salsa on a lot of different.
But you're not gonna-
hot sauce? Are you serious?
You're not gonna put
People put hot sauce on your fucking food.
There's all the hot sauce goes both ways because there's picante and then there's the traditional hot
Okay.
sauce like wing sauce.
Okay,
That
we'll
goes
leave it-
both-
we'll leave
I
that
don't
on
even-
common ground.
I don't even claim that as barbecue.
We'll leave that as
I
common
don't even
ground.
claim that
Okay.
as barbecue. But
Okay.
barbecue sauce is good with like fries, chicken, beef.
Dude, we got salsa, we got guac, we got queso, bro.
But no-
Queso? Get the fuck out of here, bro.
We got cheese,
queso is
too.
fucking not queso.
But what I'm saying is
Not queso. You don't have
barbecue
queso.
sauce is more versatile singularly than all of those. One on one.
You don't need the versatility of one shitty smoky sauce when you have you have a tool belt. You have a fucking nice tool belt of tools. Why are you using a hammer all the time for everything that you're fixing?
Because
when I got a
millions
wrench, I got a motherfucking ratchet, bro. I got a hammer too.
It
You know,
ain't-
we got all
it ain't-
these sauces that are so versatile. You have one smoky sweet sauce. That's
Bruh.
cute, bro. Not even
We
everybody
got
likes
more than-
barbecue sauce.
We got more than one for starters.
Tell me how you're losing to ketchup.
First of well, that's
Come
different.
on.
Ketchup's more versatile.
If your sauce was really that god of sauces, it would be ketchup.
Ketchup is the goat condiment. we can argue that on another week.
Ketchup versus mustard.
Just versus
Honestly,
anything.
I don't know if I could argue that.
Nothing
Ketchup beats out mustard.
Nothing
yeah.
beats ketchup and condiments. That's not even fair.
Yeah,
But
you're
reason
right.
being,
You're right. You're right.
You can
You're right.
get
You're right.
there's okay. So there's vinegar based barbecue sauces, which are going to be a little bit like more bitter, and if you're going to get like a spicy one, it's probably going to be vinegar based. Or you can get with the times and get the molasses based ones where they're going to be. It's going to taste more like honey. It's going to be thicker. It's going to be sweeter, smokier. There's range of barbecue sauce. There's not as much range as variants of Mexican side sauces, if you will.
Yes, there is. Your argument is invalid, bro.
I'm saying
because
you
we
have, like,
so many sauce.
you
And I
have-
brought this up yesterday. We have so many sauces that we had to go and reinvent sauces and come out with chunkier sauces. You guys don't have chunky sauces. You have no chunky sauces.
It's because that's used for a different
None.
reason.
You guys don't. Your guys.
We're not dipping
Your ingredients
chips.
list is so basic in your sauces. There's nothing to it. There's no. I mean, come on, dude. There's no. It's so
It ain't-
basic. Anybody can make barbecue sauce.
it
Not
ain't-
everybody can make green chili.
It
You know what I'm saying?
It
Like,
ain't,
there's-
not everyone can make good barbecue sauce. It's,
Okay, I'll give you that.
but
yeah.
it ain't broke, and we ain't fixing it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We got hundreds of years as my final comment.
Okay. Final comment.
We got barbecue sauce has been barbecue has been a like American/human tradition on consuming calories for a very long time. If you want to boil it down to just the act of cooking over an open flame, and it's so consistent that it doesn't have to really evolve for hundreds of years. Mexican food has had the opportunity to evolve and incorporate a grander palette of flavor. Barbecue has thrived off of a narrower palette of flavor. And it ain't broke, we ain't fixing it. So if my ethos is we're going good and we're going strong and this shit is fire.
Okay. I'll give you that.
That's
I'll
my
give you
final.
that.
That's my final.
And my final is if you want to bring in culture, I think we take the cake. If you want to bring in family enjoyment when talking about this food, we take the cake.
Subjective. Keep going.
I didn't interrupt you, dude. If we want to talk about just overall enjoyment eating the food and happiness with one another, we take the cake, bro. I don't care if it's at a tailgate what you have. I don't care if it's at the Bobby in Australia, okay? I don't care where it's at. You're going to have Mexican food around it. You can't get away from us. We're always going to be here. You know what I mean? Like
I'm kinda
we're
scared. That sounds
yeah.
intimidating.
It's like I'm
Makes
threatening.
sense.
Yeah, it's like I'm threatening you. It's like I'm the cartel.
I didn't vote for Trump.
We're
I
always
swear.
yeah. It's like we're the cartel. We're always gonna
We
no,
will
but
always be there.
anywhere that you can find barbecue, you're gonna have Mexican food done better. And you know, I really don't have to argue it because all you guys reside on is meat and smoke. I mean, that's all I got to say about barbecue. Meat and smoke, cool. Open flames, awesome. We use heat for any type of cooking. Mexican food is loved everywhere in different types of ways. Barbecue is loved the same type of way if it's done right. Mexican food, it can be done in a bunch of different ways, a bunch of different there's just so many options for it. You know, you got menudo, you got
Ew.
I mean, and I don't fuck with menudo either, but
like
yeah,
tripe.
there's versatile. It's versatile. There's menudo. There's so many different things that
Yeah, yours
it's
is
very hard to argue, especially when breaking out the salsa argument and the margarita argument. Queso. I mean, we
Well,
got tequila.
you're
we
comparing
got
a food of an entire culture versus the food of a region of a country.
facts.
That's why I was giving you the variety nod.
And I mean, yeah, I will leave you ending my statement like that. Yeah, that was great. That was great. I don't have anything else to say other than Mexican food is on top. I think we took you over this episode. I'm sorry. I think I rolled you. I think I rolled you. And let's check the fucking poll. I really wish we had a live chat poll because that would make it like more fun, you know. But let's check the poll. I even got people replying to the stories, bro. Let's see. All right, so we got Sloppy saying something. Oh, he says they're replying to the, and Marilyn's just said she can't decide. Damn. Well, if we just go to the story.
And those are people who've lived in other states.
And yeah, so Sloppy, he was trying to watch the video, but our live went down, so this is being recorded right now and released later. We are ending the podcast at 71% Mexican food, 29% barbecue. So see, it started to creep up on
That's
you.
a 9% swing.
9% swing in the matter of what, 15 minutes since the last time I checked it? That's crazy. So, you know,
And
it's starting to...
we will not vote on those ourselves.
Yeah, we're not... I mean, I had to look at the results, so I voted Mexican food, obviously. But, I mean, we're 71%. It doesn't even fucking matter, baby. We fucking starched you on the Instagram poll, and I'm really interested on what the chat poll would say. So, honestly, leave your comment below on what your favorite is. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We're going to be doing this a lot more. I think next week is what? Cheez-Its versus Goldfish? You want to get fucked up?
If the
Or
guests,
should we pick something non-food?
If our guests commit, we can do that, but we're up for grabs. For
Up for
anything.
grabs. We're going to figure it out, but be sure to check us out every time you see Sure About That, because that's what we're doing. You know, we're arguing. I said Mexican food was the best. He said, are you sure about that? He said barbecue is the best. I said, are you sure about that?
I brought it up because I've lived in a state that had both, and I have an opinion.
Dave has the real opinion on it. And you did bring up this battle. This is a good battle. This was a good one.
And we can revisit battles when like something in our lives changes.
Crazy, yeah. Or like brackets.
What if
we are going to be integrating brackets?
Yeah.
Like what's who's the best rapper, and then we're gonna give like 8 rappers,
Yeah,
and then
so-
we're gonna pit them against each other for
Exactly.
each whatever.
We'll have our
We'll figure it
bracket comparison. Have people vote or something.
Yeah. So stay tuned for all these other episodes. You can catch us on Street Champ Show as well. You can hit the links below if you guys want to check out my music. I just dropped a new song, Peaches, with my EDM brother, mixed by Blitz under Morphica. So check out the link below. Also hit subscribe, guys. Hit subscribe if you're enjoying this. Leave a comment and hit like. We are out this bitch. Peace. Don't forget to follow Dave everywhere too.
Haha. A little longer, but
What's up, guys? We just hit 3,000 subs. We're trying to make it 4. Help us out. Hit the subscribe button. Peace.